Federal judge is questioning efforts to block Elon Musk's government role. The judge signals she's unlikely to grant a restraining order against Musk and DOGE. Democratic-led states claim Musk is overstepping authority. 13 have sued, including California. But the Obama-appointed judge says their evidence relies just too much on media reports. A ruling is expected very soon. And to talk more about this is legal analyst Lou Shapiro. He joined us from Washington, D.C., where he just landed safely a few minutes ago. Glad you're safe on the ground, Lou. Good to have you. Let's just start with the thrust of the lawsuit against DOGE. What is it?
So basically the idea is that Trump is sidestepping the whole idea of appointing somebody in the cabinet or someone at a high level to execute the authority and actions that Musk is doing. Musk is saying, I'm just an advisor to the president. I'm a low-level employee. I don't need that type of Senate confirmation process to do what I'm doing. The lawsuit's saying, on the contrary, you're sidestepping the process. You need to go through Senate confirmation. You can't just willy-nilly slash all sorts of spending and budget cuts as you wish.
So why doesn't President Trump then go that extra step to get him confirmed by the Senate?
So it's complicated. One issue is Trump wants to shoot first and think later, in a sense. And the Senate confirmation proceedings, as we know, takes a long time. He wants to start getting action done now on terms of rooting out waste, excessive spending, and so forth. Number two, if Musk is actually put in a principal position of the government, then he would likely have to step down from his position of leadership or divest from his companies like Tesla, SpaceX. And he doesn't necessarily want to do that. He doesn't want to put the country necessarily in front of his own business interests. So that makes a very complicated business and futuristic situation for Musk if he chooses that.
Yeah, and how do you describe Musk? How is he described in this lawsuit specifically? Is he a special government employee, principal officer? And why does that really matter? I mean, that's just at the heart of this, right?
Right. So they start by saying DOGE is a shadow operation led by unelected billionaires who stand to reach huge financial rewards. So they're saying he has a financial interest in this, number one. Number two, they're saying he just claims he is this low-level special government employee when, in fact, he's really operating as a principal. He's wearing the clothes of a government employee, but when he's really acting, everyone knows, as a principal. And that's what needs to be fleshed out by the court down the line.
Okay, so what's the difference, though, between a temporary injunction versus a permanent injunction here? And if the judge denies that temporary injunction, does that indicate Trump will prevail in the long run?
So for the temporary injunction, the government or the party that is suing, in this case, the plaintiffs, need to prove that there is an immediate, imminent, irreparable harm if this is not granted right away. And the judge said, look, for purposes of a temporary injunction, I'm not seeing the actual facts. I'm hearing rumors about people that aren't going to get their money or not going to get their benefits, but I need to know specific stats. Give me names, give me people who haven't been getting their medical coverage because of DOGE. Now, even though she's inclined to not grant this temporary restraining order because that evidence hasn't been set forth, that doesn't mean down the line, once this gets all fleshed out, statistics, numbers, names are all provided, it could be that she sees it very differently and issues a permanent injunction, which down the line prevents this type of work from being done on Musk's part.
Okay, but her ruling could come within the next 24 hours, and right now it seems to be siding with Trump.
Yes, and the fact that she even held these proceedings on a holiday, President's Day, which is very rare in the federal court, would indicate that she wants to make a ruling very quick.
Okay, all right. Well, we appreciate your insight, staying up late for us in Washington, D.C. tonight. Legal analyst Lou Shapiro, thank you so much, and travel back travel back to California safely when that time comes. Thank you.
Thank you, Marla.